Okay, so from here, create deck, and we'll go I love spring. And then click on your deck, click on add, right, front and back, that's what it should show. Now we got to change this, right? We're gonna add a few more things to this, okay? I'm gonna show you how to do that. What you wanna do is click on cards. And it's a very simple card. I mean, it just shows you the front of the flashcard and the back of the flashcard. Now, if that's all you want, right? If all you want is the word on the front of the flashcard and on the back, maybe the definition or the example sentence, this works. This is the default, right? But for me, I want a couple more things, right? I want the image. I want to have my sound. I've got an example sentence I want definition. And that's about it. So I want to show you where you can find exactly what I'm talking about. So if you open up your Anki speaking template, you're going to have a code here for you, right? That's the front code. That's the back code. So all we're doing is copy and pasting. Let's do it right now. So copy and paste this code here. Copy and paste. Boom. Okay. Copy and paste here. And boom. And then copy and paste this into here. Once you copy and paste the codes, all you're doing from here is click on close. That's all you're doing, close, close. You're done. You've got the card set up. Now we got to input the proper fields. This is very important. Right now, it only shows you front and back. What we want is these fields: word, picture, meaning, example sentence, sound example. While I'm doing this, guys, I want you to think. Some of these ones you won't need, you don't want, right? Some of you may not want the image, like the picture. Some of you may not even want the sound. Some of you maybe just really want simple things, right? The front side to be the word, the back side to be definition, an example sentence. That's fine. It's your flashcard, right? I'm showing you what is the full package. The word, picture, meaning, example sentence, and sound. It's a lot more input. More time goes into creating the flashcard. But it will certainly help you in remembering things for the longer term, okay? But if you say, Don, is it okay if I just have the definition and example sentence? Of course, it's fine. If it works for you. There's no right or wrong. But my suggestion is to have all of it. So from here, keep this, keep front and back, keep it. And all you're doing is click on add. And then you're doing word. There you go. Click on add. Picture. Click on add. Meaning. Click on add. Example sentence. Now, this is where a lot of my students get tripped up. It has to be capitalized for both E and S, and there has to be a space, or else it's not going to work. So this will not work. If you do it that way, it's not going to work. If you do it like this, it's not going to work. It has to be the exact way to match the cards here, right? Example sentence, do you see that? If this does not match with what you're saying for the field, then it's not going to work. It's just not going to communicate to each other, okay? So it needs to be exactly the way it is, okay? And then sound example. Again, capitalized for S and E, underscore, right? This is not going to work. That's not going to work. It has to be the underscore. So now we've got everything, right? We've got the fields. You want to delete front. Delete this. Yes. Delete back. Yes. Now you've got word, picture, meaning, example sentence, and sound example. Close. There we go. Software is eating the world. That's right.
Film for the times of your life.
For most of the 20th century, Kodak was the biggest name in photography, but it couldn't survive the smartphone. Kodak filed for bankruptcy in 2011, just 4 years after the first iPhone launched. Now, instead of manufacturing millions of canisters,
maybe, again, I'm just using this as an example, but canisters. Maybe canisters is a word you want to use, right? So we go canisters. Word. Picture, again, I've given you guys a tool called Lightshot. You can just screenshot this right away. Right? The example sentence is now, instead of manufacturing millions of canisters of film, we just use an app. So that's example sentence. All right, so that's that. The meaning, well, let's look it up. Canisters meaning. A round or cylindrical container, typically one made of metal, used for storing such things as food, chemicals, or rolls of film. Right? That makes sense. Film. Okay? Meaning. Sound example. So I'm using QuickTime. Right? So I go new audio recording.
years after the first iPhone launched. Now, instead of manufacturing millions of canisters of film, we just use an app. It's a good app, but it's not that complicated.
Okay, so I just did that. I just recorded it. Save. Canisters. Sound example. Now, if you want to include the sound here, you click on the attachment button here. Attach pictures, audio, or video. If you click on it, I probably have my thing here, canisters. Now, you probably should think about where you're saving things so you can get it really quickly. I did not do that, which is a bad move. So you want to know exactly where you saved it. So for example, right, I can just search for it and it's right there.
Now, instead of manufacturing millions of canisters of film, we just use an app.
So now I've got the word, I've got the picture, I've got the meaning, I've got the example sentence, and I got the sound. I've got everything. Click on add. So let's see what it looks like, right? Canisters.
Now, instead of manufacturing millions of canisters of film, we just use an app.
So if you watch this video, you're gonna know, right? We got the image, we got the definition, we got the example sentence.